Hello, everyone. This is Jen Norlin, and I'm here to welcome you to my new YouTube channel and to give you a little bit of background on who I am and what this channel is all about, what my idea and vision behind it is, and what I'm here to share. So let's dig in. First of all, I said my name was Jen Norlin. I am a former corporate engineer, left my corporate job after 23 years about 16, 17 months ago, and dove into what lights me on fire, my passion of helping others, primarily women, through the big transitions in their life. One of the things that I've learned over the course of my life is that I have had some really, really major big transitions that I have had to figure out what to do with. And so that is something that I have really learned to walk through. And one of the gifts that I was given when I came to this planet was to be able to share that with others. So first of all, the name for this YouTube channel is called What the Hell Do They Know? And what is behind that? I spent the first 48 years of my life doing what I thought I was supposed to, going to college, getting married, having kids, and everything started to unravel. It started after the birth of my second daughter. I was diagnosed with autoimmune, with daily chronic migraines, and that resulted in me having to leave my work and go on medical disability. I couldn't do my job as an engineer. Ultimately, my ex-husband and I opened up a photography studio, and that was the unraveling of my marriage, leading to divorce, becoming a single mom of two young girls at the time that were 10 and 3, having to figure out how to make it work, how to be the breadwinner, how to be able to pay child support and keep the girls on my insurance and do all of those things and still be a mom and travel with my job and be gone all day during the days. Thank God I had help. I had a tremendous amount of help. My parents were close and were able to help me get the girls where they needed to go. But in all of that, I'm at the very end of my 14 years of dealing with court and attorneys and really nasty things with my ex-husband and his new wife, not his new wife now, but new wife shortly after we were divorced. I was still dealing with autoimmune thyroid condition, which is what I was diagnosed with after my daughter was born. Solo parenting. I at one point had to claim personal bankruptcy. I had to start a brand new job after that. I've left my career now 3 times. The first 2 weren't for me. This time it was for me. And what I have learned through all of this is I was unprepared for so many of these experiences. Like, I was really prepared to be an engineer, and I was really prepared to be a good engineer. And I had what you would consider a successful career, what we're supposed to do, how it's supposed to look. And with the 401k and the 4 weeks a year off, and, those are the things that we are taught to know. So coming back around to the name of this podcast, What the Hell Do They Know? I followed what they said, whoever I thought they were. And I followed that. Part of it came from my parents, part of it came from the community where I grew up, and that's what we did. And, it's that learned existence of how you can live at the level that you're accustomed to and that you're comfortable with and that you're used to. And when I found myself up against these situations that I had no skills, I didn't even know where to start with some of these things. And so I started to dig in. I started to do the work that allowed me to heal the stories that kept me stuck, to heal the things that I had experienced in my marriage as a very victim mentality. I lived that way. And through this work, this deep dive, this inner work, what I found was the deeper I went, the more came to me to be able to help me navigate, to be able to help me help my girls navigate. They've been through some very, very difficult things with their dad. Just recently, my oldest daughter got married, which was amazing on October 1st, but her dad was not there. And it was, it was a long time coming to that point, but it was something that, like, over years and years, I needed to help my daughter be able to navigate and deal with, because that's a big deal when your dad just abandons you, but he doesn't to my youngest daughter. So all of these things are either, if we can look at it as things that happen to us that create a life that maybe we don't want, maybe, again, it puts us into that victim mentality, or we can take them as opportunities to grow and opportunities to become better and heal the stories and really grow into who we are meant to be. And I truly believe that we are all here with a gift. We're all meant to live big lives, and we have to choose to step into it. And so that's why I started this YouTube channel, is because for so many women that I talk to, they're doing what they thought they're supposed to do, and they're miserable. I was miserable in my job. I was really good at it. I was paid well. I loved the people that I worked with. But when it got to the end of the day and I would come home totally unfulfilled, totally unsatisfied, and realizing that that wasn't my calling. Like, that was a zone of excellence for me because I had prepared my whole life to do it. But my zone of genius is to work with women who are walking through transformation, who don't know what the next step is. Maybe they've had success in their careers and they want something, they know there's something different for them. They know there's something else. They know that there's something that will allow them to make that kind of impact that they want to make. I just am going through becoming, my youngest daughter just moved out. So I just became an empty nester, and I'm within a few months of turning 50. So it's, again, these times of transition can really help us grow, can really help us expand. And I wanted to share this journey with you and share the things that I've learned, and really be able to bring the message that I know that I'm here to bring to you. And I've done that through the deep dive work. I've worked with healers. I've worked with other leaders. I've worked with different modalities, different energy work. And I've gone from this very heady, logical, structured engineer of 23 years to being open to what the universe has for me, and to being on this spiritual journey of really coming back to myself, really getting back to my center. And the thing that I love so much is, I think that, again, I work mostly with women, but I think we feel this pull to, like, we're not just here to do life the way that we were told it's supposed to be done. But we don't know what else there is. We don't know what else to do. We don't know how to find that. And I'm not here to give you a 5-step program of how to do that. I'm here to help guide you on that inner journey, on that place where you can get back to your center and back to your soul, that place where you can learn to trust yourself again. Because as women, we have made decisions. Most of us have made decisions that aren't aligned with what we really desire or what we really believe or what we really want, because we were told that we weren't supposed to want and desire those things. And I am here to call bullshit on all of that. And that is why I have called this What the Hell Do They Know? Because whoever they are that I've been listening to my whole life, they don't know me like I know me. And I love to walk with women on their own journey of discovering, rediscovering who they are. You know, you get lost in the kids and the raising kids and the being in the marriage and doing all of the things you're supposed to be doing, and you lose who you are. So this is really a journey back to who you are, back to your core and your soul. One of the things that came into my life a couple of years ago that I absolutely love is human design. And human design is how our energetics, how we experience who we are energetically in this world. And it has been something that has changed the way I parent. It has changed the relationships that I have with other people, with my parents, with my brother and sister. And it's really helped me. It's helped give me language and helped give me almost permission to come back to being who I am. Not that we need that permission, but sometimes it feels like we need that permission to be who we are and do what we are supposed to do. So I am really happy you're here. I'm really excited to share this journey with you. It's going to be things about energetics and human design and, being a single mom and becoming an empty nester and growing into our middle age in the best and highest way that we can. And so I'm happy you're here. I'm excited to share this journey with you. And my idea, I know you're all busy. I'm going to try and keep these all to less than 15 minutes. Just little snippets of wisdom that you can, grab on your drive to get the kids or drive, your drive to work or to start your day with. So thanks for listening, and we'll see you soon.